chase the fire inside. Unknown doors, but we will hide behind. So let me fly. Take a chance to really try. So let me fly. Chasing like it's do or die.
You felt the feelings plenty of times. Still you fall away at the mention of mine. All of your reasons and all of your crimes never take away what you're trying to hide. Why can't you just listen? Shut up for a minute. We can make it right. Save it for another night. We're dancing in the kitchen. Welcome to the family. You turn off the light. You turn off the light. If I could reach you, I'd be changing your mind. But it's a camouflage sabotage nearly every time. All of your reasons and all of your lies are just a phantom limb echoing what you're trying to find. Why can't you just listen?
Hello everybody, welcome in. Dragon, thank you for the raid. Sorry I'm a little late, I was trying to put my hair on, which was turning out to be more difficult than I thought it would be. It's still kind of a wreck, honestly. But it's okay, whatever. It's fine. Welcome in everyone. Let's go, so no shout out. Wait, is it not working? Oh no, the clips will work, it's just because it's on the loading screen. The loading screen doesn't do clips. So we will do this instead. So here. What I miss? Maybe, maybe not. Whatever you say. Oh gosh, Daddy Shrek. You go sleep now. Still here. I figured, man. Just. Oh gosh. Also, Johnny, I saw you hop in. Thank you for the lurk. Lion, thank you for the lurk as well. Simone, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. I'm gonna head over to the shout out page. If my mods could do shouty outies then while I just get... There we go. While I get the game launching.
Yeah, dude, I agree completely.
There we go.
I agree completely.
Dragon, I have closed through like all the tabs. I have no streams open on this PC, so hopefully the... that previous issue from last night won't happen now again tonight, hopefully. Kobu, welcome in. Sabi, welcome in.
After that, you literally bring out.
Gosh, Sabi, I thought you would be sleeping by now. It's so
like
late.
7Bs and 6Bs or 8Bs. Then you work it on the corners, like here and there, just to make like that texture feeling.
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Sabi?
That's a. And that's
Hi, Riley.
101.
Game, launching game. I'm doing that.
To see how much I suck playing with balls. I don't mean in that way.
Riley's cousin. How do I pronounce your name, Riley's cousin? I can make out as much as what I would presume to be Lily. Just Lily, okay. Pretty far with her. Ooh, have you posted some art anywhere, Kobe? That game. My sleeping pattern is rubbish. Oh, so you're a true gamer. Basically, you're a real gamer. I feel like everyone who games has the worst sleeping patterns. No Shrek clip. There you go. I don't know if my cam is still on. I know it's on, but I mean, if it was on. There you go. Look at that, guys. I'm blonde. Can you believe it? Look at that. I don't think even Dragon or Fox have ever seen me blonde, even though that's my natural hair color. It's scary. My sleeping pattern's messed up too, to be honest. Yeah, but Amy, we all knew that. We all knew your sleeping pattern was a wreck. Remember my party? Oh yeah, that's true. The stupid platinum blonde. Fair. This is closer to my actual blonde. The more, like, brownie color blonde. Yeah, blonde doesn't suit me. Blonde as fuck there, yeah. Yeah, blonde doesn't suit me. Darker hair color suits me so much better. But it's got little purple tips. Also, I'm wearing the appropriate t-shirt, guys, where everything's fine. It's all fine, okay? Everything's fine.
I'm in danger!
It sucks that the color, it doesn't pull up as nice on the stream, because it's obviously very long, and it shows more in the tips, but that's okay. That's okay. I wonder there'll be a blue one too, and we can play with the blue one too. Alright, gaming. I hope this thing's saved from last night. Because, you know, the issues that we had, so hopefully it's not gonna be an issue. That's almost what I look like on Monday. Are you doing it slightly lighter? Oh no, you mean are you doing the color thing? I thought you were doing, wait, what color are you doing underneath? Like purple? Ah, did it not recognize this one? I don't think I recognized this one.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
What? What, Virus? What? What's not right? Let me just move this out of my eyeball so you guys can actually see stuff. Also, what might also be the problem is, like, with the other one, I actually took the time to, like, move the hair around a little bit, so it's not so, like, all pushed toward one side, but I didn't get the time to do that with this one. I can actually lower this down a little bit because there's nothing on my head for a change, so we can actually lower it down. Oh, I don't like that at all. Nope, you can just come out a little bit. There you go, that looks better. So this curl is a little bit, like, too curled. There we go, that's better. Well, it's not so, like, just, hold on. Not working. Nope. Blonde just isn't for me, guys. Light brown on top.
2 hours later.
So pretty. I wouldn't say so. But thank you, Lily. The hair is a wig, Lily. The hair is 100% a wig. I would never... My natural hair color is very much this close to this color, but I would probably never go this color again myself, honestly. Okay, there you go. I'm not a queen, Virus. Don't start. Okay, so apparently we're replaying what we did last night because it didn't save. Courtesy of the fact that, you know, everything crashed and died. Which, nice. Agreed. Oh no, guys, don't start this. Please don't start this. Oh, here. Even the fake hair is annoying. Oh god. Oh, It's doing first time wear shedding. Gross. Okay. Hydrate. Oh, thank you, Amy. Oh, also I'm probably gonna switch midway through from the Coke because I finished most of the Coke in Dragon's stream. Hi, Wonkle. Welcome in, Wonkle. How are you doing? Of course, Wonkle's still awake. I found this and I thought it was really funny because we were having such a laugh last night about the whole, you know, the whole.
Oh my god, that's
perfect.
That's
Thank you, Amy, for doing the shouty. The whole hustle situation for this instead of like a sprint. And I found this today. I hope you're gonna be able to see what it says. No, nope. I don't know. My hands are in the way. And I still don't understand how the stupid camera works. It says hustle. It's actually an energy drink called Hustle. So I thought that would be funny to drink it while we're doing this. It kind of suits. It kind of fits. I've never tasted this before. It could be absolute trash. So that's interesting. Okay, I'm not going to read this all again. I read it last night. I'm just going to make the notes and head off. Sammy, thank you for the lurk. And head off into the thing because I'm kind of really annoyed that I have to replay this because the internet crashed. Thanks, internet. You know, stable and all those things. Actually, you know what was the best part, guys? The internet didn't actually crash. My PC did something weird and stopped recognizing the internet. Crying in the living room. The laundry area is pointless because we actually didn't do anything in the laundry area. I wasn't there. Well, Virus, that's not my fault. You fell asleep. You're probably gonna fall asleep again in 2 minutes before I even finish the game. So I was in the laundry area. Footsteps throughout the house. So shadow creeping along the hallway. Oh man, this is the one where the stupid thing still came right at me, huh? Ah, crap. Youngest child bedroom just from Boston recently several times in the middle of the night saying that a boy is in his room. Mentioned elderly man lingering in the kitchen. The garage was also nothing of relevance. Patients regardless. So what was the other points that I grabbed? It's not my fault. How is it my fault, Virus? I personally have experienced anything that makes believe in ghosts. Laundry list. I can't remember which ones I've clicked now. Talking to themselves. And that one. Talking in the laundry. Fine, sure. She claims she's seen a person just creepy in the hallway we did. To younger children's bedroom recently. Boy, which we've also got the boy in the bedroom. In the kitchen, sure. Okay. Rudolph, welcome in. Okay, this is the part where I start saying anyone who is under 18 who shouldn't be here anyway, please get out because I'm going to start using very foul language which no young child should be exposed to. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, lots of swearing. Exactly. I mean, the stream is marked 18 and up, but just in case anyone missed it, please, if you are younger than 18, please do not be here. I blame your voice and personality for me falling asleep. Usually I can stay up until 3 a.m. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Virus. I don't know what to tell you. Ghost investigation progress? Wait. No, we did do another one, though. Hold on. Okay, this is 5 out of 6 audios. So we actually missed something here, too. But this is 1 out of 4? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. It's just sure. I don't know what's happening. I'm very confused. It looks like it did recognize because we
That's
only
fucked up.
did 2. We only did 2 last night, and it's seeing 2 games, so I'm confused. Very confused.
It seems like
There
the
goes
Wentz
the camera.
family isn't worried about their safety. Although it does seem like they're pretty startled when experiencing something they think is paranormal.
I'm just gonna reboot the camera
I'm
again.
sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and...
Oops. Oh, well, he always says the same things anyway. Where's the house? There's the house. Okay, I'm just gonna reboot the camera again because it still did that thing where it glitched out when I load it in. So I'm just gonna reboot the camera again.
Another soul claimed.
Fucking losing my bloody mind with this thing. Rudolph, thank you for the gifted sub to Salty Beast. Restarting the camera, please hold, guys. He's back. Welcome back, Dragon. Did you reboot your PC again? Oh my word, I realized I told you how I have this other drink and then I never actually drank anything. There we go. I did now drink a thing. God. The stream is 18 plus. They will be cursing and adult jokes. Thank you, Amy, for doing that.
Grim, you're a sexy man.
Yes, I'm a sexy man. Yeah, I do. I generally drink Coke. I've now got the Hustle, which I'll try when my Coke is finished, which is probably going to be very soon. But yeah, this is going to be very interesting. So oh god, please game, don't start up on me. I forgot I said I was actually not. I'm just gonna open it and let the assets load and see if that helps. Nope, there it goes again. Fuck me, man. I need to remember when I'm playing this game to just not have the camera on when I go into a location and as I'm opening the house. Because that's just bugs it out every time. Hi Snarch, how are you doing?
That's what I think of you, Marisol.
Shit just got real.
I actually fucking nearly killed her.
I'll catch up with chat. Okay. Fucking hell. I'll catch up with chat now. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm getting annoyed about this camera situation. I'm just never gonna do face cam again at this rate. What's your CPU looking like? I don't know. I'm not gonna check it now. Grim, you really suit that hair. I really don't. I really hate the lighter hair color on me. I hate it so much. Just check the CPU quickly. Task manager. It's my first time seeing you. Yeah, I don't do face cam very often, but I'm doing a lot of face cam. Yeah, it's back up to 100%, Dragon. Primarily from the game. No surprise there. And it's saying OBS, but I'm not running OBS, I'm running Streamlabs. So, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I've closed everything else. I can't do anything about it. It just is what it is now. Thank you, Amy. I still don't agree with you, but thank you. You think it looks better than the darker color, Arthemos? Also, welcome in, Arthemos. I didn't see you earlier. If I missed you, I'm very sorry. I don't think I saw you get a shout out either, so please make sure that Arthemos gets a shout out. Lee! Welcome in, Lee, my co-mom. How was your stream? How is everybody? Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Amy. For anyone new, I am Grim Pixie, a variety streamer from South Africa. I play anything and everything except FPS games. I am a scuff streamer and a terrible gamer.
Finally.
But I enjoy both of those things, so I'm here anyway. And for anyone who has not been here before, please go ahead and lower the volume. I was still gonna do this today. I didn't get there. I'm sorry. Please go ahead and lower your volume because I get very loud and I will be screaming probably very soon. So please lower the volume for the sake of your own ears. What is happening? Stream is awesome. That's great, Lee. I'm so glad. Did I miss anything in chat before all the creepy spooks start happening? You showed your real hair before, Grim? I have indeed, yes. My... Shit, I think I've done 2 or 3 streams with my real hair. Don't worry too much about it. We'll work on it sometime. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. This is why I'm just... It's probably just too much for the PC. It's not exactly like the PC. It's like, it's a good PC, but you know, it's not like it's 100k PC like some people have. What if I want my ears hurt? You know what, Sarge? If you want your ears hurt, then by all means, you go ahead and you keep that volume loud, and I promise you I will deliver. This stream, can we raid someone? I always raid, Lily. I always raid. First time I'm seeing the cam. Yeah, I don't do cam very often. It turns volume up. Okay. I probably should have actually read the brief then, but it said the same things as what the other one said, so I thought we were redoing the bedroom thing, but I guess not. So we might be doing one of the other things actually, which... So, crying in the living room. I'm in the living room. Footsteps throughout the house, a shadow in the hallway, an elderly man in the kitchen, talking in the laundry, and a boy in the bedroom. Wish mine. We're being told hi again, apparently, for anyone who missed that. Going to lurk, dinner and shower time. No worries, Artemis. Thank you for the lurk. Wish mine was 100k. Yeah, I wish I had 100k to spend on a PC. Oh, gosh. Okay, so I also did... Oh, back in Fahrenheit. Stop it. I did turn the volume up slightly earlier whilst I was trying to decrease the ridiculousness. And apparently there was a jump scare setting, which is now once again gone off. So I'm just going to switch that on. And the master volume has gone down, I think. So I'm just going to pick that up again so you guys can hear the things that I hear. Because that makes sense. Okay. Hopefully it actually holds on to it this time. Rude. If I don't catch the end of your stream, have a good one. Thanks, Artemis. Okay. So, I think we're actually going to be more kitchen, living room. Oh? Oh?
Nothing paranormal about these temperature readings.
Then why did you bother to... Okay. Mm-hmm. We should 2K spend on PC environment. Yeah, fair. That's a fair point. Okay, this is dropping a little bit. No, now it's up again. I didn't put the notes in about the garage. I feel like the game is kind of glitching out a bit for me. Hopefully it's not glitching out too bad for you guys. It definitely feels like it's glitching out for me. And it drops again. So according to this Conrad is normal. I'm just gonna close that. Oh, yep, that had a massive delay. Once again, why does it keep delaying? Why every time I touch a door does it delay? The hell, man. Whatever. Oh, that's what I was gonna say on Dragon's stream, and then my brain just completely stopped functioning like it normally does. EMF time. The simulacra VOD.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
Okay. The simulacra VOD, I've given up. Because if I looked at the way my VOD came out from last night, it has what I feel like is a ridiculously massive delay. According to Dragon, the delay is not so bad. So, gonna go live on Minecraft. Alright. So... my feeling is at this point that
DMM meter should not be this here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say they're doing customs tonight. That's right.
Lion Brian, welcome in. Thank you for the raid and welcome in raiders. As I have said, please anyone lower your volumes because I'm probably going to start screaming soon, as if the evidence, if the EMF readings or anything to indicate by. Okay. Good grief. What was I saying? Yeah, right, simulacra. So at this point in time, I kind of feel like given. I swear I just heard crying for like 2 seconds. Just given. Please note the stream is 18 plus. There will be cursing, adult jokes, and a lot of screaming. There you go. Thank you, Amy. Are you guys hearing the whispers, by the way? Because if you aren't, then I'll increase the volume for you as well. Yeah, so just given the fact that there is such, for me, a massive delay. It's creepy, but you can hear it, Amy. I'll turn up my volume. Don't tell me what to do. I'll fight you. Just given the fact that I feel like it's a massive delay, it seems like it's not as bad as I feel like it is. And just because I'm not going to get around to fixing it, guys. I just don't have the time to get it fixed the way I would want to fix it. And from what I can see, just having done half of the VOD, it's made a huge gap in sound by the end of the VOD. So I'm gonna run into a problem by the end of the VOD. Okay, Amy, good. As long as you can hear it. So I am going to, I have actually posted the final episode of the Simulacra VOD, just unedited, back up onto YouTube, and it must just be a wreck. I'm sorry. Last night's one was pretty much also just a wreck. Okay, you can stop with the high. I've become desensitized. So yeah, it's a wreck, and I know it's a wreck, and I apologize. I can't fix it. I don't have the time, and from what I can see, it's going to be an absolute disaster if I do try and fix it the way I want it fixed. The VOD from last night is going to be the same. If I try and fix it, it's just going to end up being even bigger.
How long is this going to take?
So it is what it is. Virus, don't be impatient. Just because you were not here last night. Just because you weren't here last night and didn't listen to the fact that I said that this is a slow-paced game, not designed to be sped run like Phasmo, that's not my problem. Stop making yourself a target, Virus. Every time that I have to open doors. The Grim likes to try speedrun the heck out of the house. Yeah, I speedrun out of the house. That is actually accurate. Okay, let me ask questions, see if I get any answers on questions. Wow, why is the light so bad on that spot? Jeez. Okay. Did you ask a question?
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Just knock him out for now.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Oh. Guess not.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
There you go, code's done.
How many people are here other than me?
This part is annoying though. It's very slow, the feedback.
Are here other than
End of
me?
the stream, if Lily is still live, can we raid her? We can look into it, yes.
Is this your home?
I do normally let chat decide who we raid, so if chat wants to go there, then yes. Did you pick Okay. They should have let you pick masculine or feminine voice. They should, but I think because the whole concept is that it's Conrad's paranormal PI and you are technically playing as Conrad. Yeah. Let's put it down to chat to stream. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Amy. And you'll pick me. What a terrible mistake you made. We did pick you, Snarch, and it was a great choice. I want to go to Disneyland and kick Mickey. Oh my god. Exactly. We love you, Snarch. Don't fight Mickey or I'll fight you.
Why are you here? Why are you here?
Thank you for the lurk, Timon.
Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name?
Oh my gosh, the aggression in chat. Oh, nothing there then, I guess. We normally only get camera evidence right at the end. Based on how and when I'm seeing meter spikes, I am convinced there is paranormal activity here. Okay, well, that doesn't mean much. Okay, we need to do something about the temperature, I guess.
These temperature fluctuations appear to be normal.
Going upstairs. This did say the kids' room again, but I think we did the kids' room one. So I don't think it's the kids' room. Sorry about that weird angle. My hand needed readjusting on the mouse. Do you say anything in response to my message? We said that we love you, Snarch, and that it was a great idea to go to you, and not a terrible idea at all. It's just that we love you. Everyone's getting kissy kissies. Oh my gosh, you cannot punch Goofy. Virus, why are you so angry? Who hurt you? And of course me, thank you, Snarch. All the kissy kissies right back. I'm not getting anything as far as temperature. Oh, this game, stop freaking out. CPU, I get it. You're struggling, but please. Why do you keep talking when I don't have things out, huh? Talk when I have things out. I mean, you could, but I still need my job. Donald Duck isn't even in my game yet, Virus. Virus just wants to fight everyone, and I don't know why. Love that heavy breathing just as you enter the room. I'd love to punch Donald Duck if we're picking one from DDP. I haven't found that many yet, Snotch. I've made very little progress in that game. He's very annoying. Oh no. Oh, we're okay, mask and punch your boss in the throat. Oh gosh, okay. I'm wondering, do I have to go out to the garage? I know the garage was also mentioned. But I also feel like we are hearing things, so I don't know if it's worth going to the garage. Why is the, like, fan sound so loud in that room in particular? Makes happy noises. Wait, what happened? Oh, that he's saying he can punch Donald Duck. What are my notes that I have here now? Have they updated the
That's a very
notes?
unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
What noise? Okay, sure, fine. There was apparently a noise. Still nothing on temperature data, price of audio evidence, price of audio evidence. My eyes are not happy with me tonight. Oh. I've obtained a piece of audio evidence that cannot be explained, okay. I don't think we're gonna get anything on the temperature readings. I can't remember if any of the ghosts didn't react with the temperature. What headset do you have? Looks fancy. It is a Red Dragon. Oh shit. Fluff. Dragon, could you check my bounce page, please? So these things on Etsy, you can clip them onto your headset. Yeah, I think you sent them to me, Amy. You can get icons and stuff. Yeah, I think you did send me one at some stage. Is the eyeliner still causing issues for you? I don't even think it's just the eyeliner anymore, because I didn't have eyeliner on earlier. And, I didn't have eyeliner on earlier, and my eyes were already acting up before I even put the eyeliner on. Gonna grab a bunch. Fun. Aw, thank you for the hug, Lee. There we go, Red Dragon Zeus. Oh. Thank you, Dragon. There you go, Sludge. It's the Red Dragon Zeus RGB headset. They have a white one and a black one. The white one is slightly better, I think, in that you can... There's a little, the little mouthpiecey thingy. But with the white one, you can actually take the mouthpiece off. With the black one, for some reason, you can't. It's kind of stupid. You can get pink too, by the way.
Nothing paranormal about these temperature readings.
Oh, well, apparently we're still investigating while I'm standing still, having a discussion. Yeah, I think I did see the pink ones. I would never get a pink one, but yeah. I don't think we're gonna get anything there. Yeah, the white was the first one I saw, but I don't like white PC stuff. It just gets dirty so quickly. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? About the pink? Since my Razer Quartz mouse and keyboard broke. Were those the pink ones? I'm transitioning back to black. Yep, I have a white headset that lasted the test of time. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the white things. But bearing in mind, I live with a whole zoo. So things get very dirty very quickly around here. So white just is a bad idea. The band is bending in the middle though. It's fat head. I mean, this is brand new, so it'll probably eventually also do the same thing. But for now, it's fine. I've only had it for about, what, 2 months? Just hit a black mic, headset, and PC case. All pink currently. Eek. All mine's black. Everything. All my things are black. Don't have a fat head. That is true. Snarch does not have a fat head. Not worth the money? Yeah. Tell that to the 3 headsets I snapped. They were cheap headsets. They were designed poorly. They were just dodgy. See? They were designed poorly. They were cheap headsets. Not getting any more sounds. Yo, Ghost, would you just do anything? Because you're kind of dead to the world. I warned chat that I'm going to scream. And you're just like hanging around doing nothing. So either you're in the garage and I'm in the completely wrong area. Or you just suck. Let me go check the garage. We still hate that mechanic. Open Mum will tell you all about my head being too big. A ghost that's dead. Yeah. Must be a design flaw. At this rate, I'll easily make my follower goal of 200 for October. Well done. How dare the ghost be dead? I mean, we were getting EMF readings, so I feel like surely there should be Hello? There should be in the house. What is this door? Oh, that was annoying. Did ghosts? I've had enough. Sure, Virus. You can try and punch a ghost. Good luck. Okay, that door, remember, was locked. Stop being so violent. Stop being so violent. At least be lilac. That's great. Oh man, that's great. We've said hey like a million times, ghosty friend. I would really like you to actually do something more. Literally anything more would be great.
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
What? Nothing happened. God damn it. Okay. Sure, it was audio evidence apparently. I feel like this one's going slower than the ones from last night. At least last night I felt like I was doing something. This just feels like I'm walking around. We could stain him. Burn the house to the ground. Oh wow. Arsenal, when do you stop? Motherfucker! Okay, I take it that's part of the jump scares thing with the sound, because that was not happening last night. Brain awake now, Amy? You're not gonna say anything about the random music playing, person? No? Okay. Fuck me sideways. Oh. Okay, I definitely think that jump scare thing should... The light switching on and off. If that's all that it is, it's just a sound playing every time the light switches on and off, then I'm probably going to switch that off again, because that's just going to be annoying after a while. Really? Yeah, that's just going to be annoying.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
Have the clip button at the ready. He's trying to tell you to meet him in the bathroom. I mean, maybe. There wasn't anything saying about the bathroom, but like maybe. But I feel like last night as well, the bathroom was the light that kept coming on and off, on and off. So I know they mentioned the laundry, the kitchen. They mentioned upstairs and the hallway. Really? Every time? I get it. The light switches on and off. Like... Okay, the light switches on and off. If that's all that there is for the jump scares, then I'm legit putting that back off. That's kind of stupid. You ran out of toilet paper, someone help you. Let me go back upstairs. I'm hearing a kid's toy. Maybe they're in the kids' room. You in here, Ghost? Because I would really like to make progress, and y'all ain't doing shit. Well, this is uneventful. Like, this ghost isn't just dead. This ghost is like... It went through the freaking passing of time, died, went back to hell, and was like, yo, I'm not done yet. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be looking. We were getting EMF readings here.
How does one achieve
At the club plate?
How does one get in here? You know what? I'm talking, Mr. Airlight. Okay. Okay. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
It's not a jump scare if that's all you do! Okay, I'm turning that off because that's stupid.
What just happened? I actually just intimidated an Airmite.
There we go. Welcome in, Raiders, Viridian Dawn. Thank you for the raid. Also, hello, ADV. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Grim Pixie, a variety streamer from South Africa. I stream anything and everything except FPS games because I suck at them and I don't like playing them. As an FPS game pops up on screen.
That was pretty brilliant.
Thank you guys for all the shouties. Yeah, I am a scuff streamer and a terrible gamer, but I enjoy both of those things, so here I am playing and doing the things. We are currently playing Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI, probably the longest title ever known to man for a game, and it is essentially a Phasmo style type game designed to be played by a single player, and also not meant for speedrunning, but rather for slowly doing your things. Why can I use my emote here but not my own channel? Wait, what?
Welcome to the family.
Whoa, I'm gonna mess this name up so bad. Papa Smurf
How long is this going to take?
That's great. Papa Smurf Toe, welcome in and thank you for following. Mosby, hello, how are you doing? Hi Space Brain, how are you? Sound sick? Wait, what sound sick? So confused. Also, I will be rubbing my eyes a lot. That is because my makeup is messing my eyes up. Act 7, nice intro. I am not a queen, guys. I'm still just a peasant. Also, we are taking very long.
No, God!
Jesus.
No, God, please, no! 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 No!
We are taking very long to get any evidence this ghost is beyond dead. It died and then it died again. So, yeah. I get it. Bathroom. I do not need the bathroom right now. What I need is for you to give me evidence so that I may leave and try something else, please. The thing is, like, I'm not hearing anything else. We got the EMF. Okay. We got the EMF readings here.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
Mosby, thank you for the 10 bits. I'm not really sure what they're classifying as audio evidence here, because the hay has been happening like 100 times. Just to get back into my corner so I can sleep. But get some rest, Mosby. It is a ridiculous hour to be awake, really. I'm probably only going to do one round if the things are going to go like this tonight. Mosby. Thank you, Dragon. I did update to let people out of the naughty corner as well, that it is now release. I can't remember who all is in the naughty corner anymore though. Thank you for the lurk, Viridian. Oh, it's Snarchet out. Wait, did I miss it? Oh gosh. Oh, yep, I did. I just missed it. I'm going to head to bed for now, folks. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your stream. Lots of kissy kissies for you, Grim, and everyone in chat. Lots of kissy kissies right back at you, Snarch. Thank you so much for popping in. Oh wait, now my chat is paused. There we go. Just don't go out whistling in the graveyard. You'll be okay. Just don't go out is what I'm assuming that was meant to say. Go out whistling in the graveyard. Okay.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
No one deserves to get out. There you go. Amy released herself. I think you were already released before, Fox. I think. Trackers has put you back. Oh gosh. I don't know how much more sound evidence we could possibly collect. I feel like we've done so much already. Yeah, Fox was released. So I'm pretty sure we released her already. Oh, you mean Amy released her now? God damn it. Somewhere a door just opened or closed. There goes virus. Oh, that was just that light again. Yeah, that's all. Like, I'm sure she was out already. I heard a door, but I'm not seeing anything. It's a whole fucking murder house. To get some stuff done. It's fine, Artful. You've missed really nothing at this point.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
That was a door closing. But I don't know where. Oh man, my allergies and my sinuses are so bad. Every time I put makeup on, this is ridiculous. Just wanting to punch everyone. Oh. Thanks for turning the lights on, bud. Now would you show yourself? You set up a timeout function, that's great. It's the naughty corner, Artful. It is literally the naughty corner. I think we've gotten all we're gonna get from that. Now, let's just see if we can get pictures. I don't think we're gonna get anything for temperature readings. Not everyone, I don't punch women. No, you just try and find creative ways to get me murdered. Happens to me too, and I get super bad sinus headaches. Yeah, it's driving me crazy because I don't generally wear makeup, and what door are you opening and closing? Anyway, I only put it on for the stream because I don't like the marks on my face. But man, it's so annoying because now it makes me constantly feel like rubbing my eyes and my nose is getting all stuffy and it's not nice. Goofy, Donald Duck, and a ghost. Fair point. Ghost says hi. Yep. So when sick Pixie on fire. Yep. There you go. Keep sending knife and gun emotes to me. And he was picking on you yesterday. Fox and I were setting him straight. Would this ghost please just come out? Like... Artful, thank you for the 100 gifties. Did you want an excuse to go into the naughty corner? Where is this ghost? Yes, send me to the naughty corner. Oh no. The naughty corner is meant to discourage you from wanting to be there, you know? House is nicer than mine. Yep. Where the heck is this ghost? Guys, I might bail on this one, honestly. This is ridiculous. Huh. Apparently the lights... Apparently his or her voice dies when the lights die. Interesting. Are you in here? If you're in here, please, come out. I will scream, but also, it would be great to get a picture so I can leave. No? Okay. It's where the cool people are, though. Party in the naughty corner. I'm a twisted individual. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong area or something. The kitchen lights are on, so I feel like probably I should be kitchen laundry area. I'm trying to remember if last night when I was when I was in here playing this, hide in the light. Yep. I'm trying to remember when I was doing this last night if the lights coming on and off were from the area where the ghost was or not. I brought the ice cream. It's not poisonous though, by the way. From the dead ghost. I'm gonna put your light off, ghost. Does it anger you? Does it make you want to do something? Anything really? Because, bruh. Even I'm bored now. She's brave tonight. It's just not doing anything. It's such a freaking, like, dead ghost. Last night we had stuff getting thrown around in the kitchen and lights were going crazy and ghosts came like right at me. Tonight it's just like, nope, nothing. Also, I've become desensitized to the whispering in my ears at this point, so it's just the same thing over and over. That's not the same thing. I heard you laughing, little kid. Where you at?
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
I heard a ooh noise. I have what, Amy? What's happening? Is the ghost gonna come at me from up here again? Have I been in the wrong area this whole time? Because I would be. The last ghost we got was in the hallway. It was here, which I would classify as a hallway. Become desensitized to the noises. Yeah, it's just it's the high and the stay with me I've become desensitized to because they say it so much. Oh, you want the cowboy hat? Okay, give me a sec. Let me just go downstairs where the ghost isn't doing shit. Watch me get up for 2 seconds and the ghost is like, what up? See? Saying hello again. Okay guys, give me a sec. Let me get the thing. Where did I put it? Is it down here or is it up there? It's up there. Can't even see anything. It's a problem. This is actually going to be a problem. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to. Okay, there we go. Got that on. Cool. That's on. Where's my headphones? And then we gotta move this on my ears somehow. Ooh. Please hold, guys. I'm figuring this out. We're figuring it out. We will make this work somehow. There you go. It kind of works. This doesn't work at all. Wait, this hat is not sitting right. There we go. Now it's sitting right. There we go. Okay, there you go. Actually, no, let me move the camera up a bit so you guys can actually see the hat. There we go. I mean, you can kind of see it, but we'll just... There we go. Now you can properly see it. Connor is coming in to see the hat. Just a warning. Oh no. I mean, CPU is at least down to 98, not 100 anymore. Woo. What a thing to be excited about. Oh my gosh, I put this on the wrong way around too. Oh crap. Okay, hold up. Must fix because it's gonna bug me. Oh, but why is this thing stabbing me in the shoulder? What the heck? I don't know why this is stabbing me in the shoulder. It shouldn't be. Just... Hello, Connor. I'm slightly concerned by the fact that your fiance feels the need to warn us that you're coming in. I don't know what that means. I should probably put that in as a timer, Amy, to be fair. Just put that in as a standard timer for everybody that comes into the stream. How nice. Okay. What are we doing? We are still trying to get... Oh, I was upstairs trying to see if I could get anything upstairs. Doing it. I sent it to Dragon on Discord too as a copy and paste. Nice. Yeah, I feel very uncomfortable at the thought of a kid being... I mean, we already know Twitch's terms of service, not younger than 13. But I also feel like if it is someone that's coming in here and they are younger than 13, I'm not going to know this. I can't stop them. But I don't feel very comfortable with the idea of someone coming in here under 13 being in the stream with the way I speak. He's not right. Thank you, Amy, for doing that. I see.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
What is? I didn't hear shit! Okay, Conrad, whatever you heard, congratulations. Your hearing's better than mine. But I mean, wait, we're getting all the audio and... I'm so confused. We're getting... Did that just say help me?
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Just FYI, yeah. Who's Conrad? The ghost? Or... we are playing as Conrad, I believe. Me. Senjin, welcome. Senjin, are you finally done streaming? Before I know you just hit lurk, but are you finally done streaming? Or are you still busy? You're in her game.
I think he's mad at me.
So confused. Oh, thank you for doing the shouties for everybody. Okay, we're not getting all the sound up here though.
My buddy got sent.
Am I in the wrong place? Am I actually supposed to be up here?
Across the map.
To stop them from
Do you even have any clips? I'll guess we're about to find out. Cappy, thank you for the lurk. Cappy is most likely also still streaming. Potentially. I don't know because I had to close everything. Oh, he does.
What is your ego, man? This is gold, silver ego. What is your ego?
Looks like I'm trying to suplex you. Oh, son! We're going down now! You got this.
Oh gosh. That was great. Dragon has the best laugh. It's infectious. What's your elo, man? What? I love that clip. I know. That clip is one of the best. The timing is so great. It's literally the definition of comedic timing, honestly. Thanks, me.
Oh my god. We've won 2 games in a row.
Too much coffee,
2
man.
games in a row.
There's nothing else happening. Okay, I'm going back upstairs, I guess. 2 games in a row, guys. Well done. I just can't do FPS games. I really can't. More coffee? Okay. Ah, this ghost is so like. I'm about ready to just bail because, honestly, where's this ghost? Ghost, could you please come out? I have to ask. Amy's like, oh yes, someone else is doing all the weird things in the chat. What's on your head? A tiny little hat, as requested by a chat. A little red cow. Technically girl hat, in my instance. However, Twitch takes offense to the word cowgirl, it seems. The smell of freshly ground coffee beans is great. Yo, should we just call it on this one and bail? Because this ghost is literally useless. And I'd like to do at least one other one before I go to bed. With all the maps that we have, I'd like to do at least one more. But this ghost is freaking doing nothing. Stop tempting me. I've had 4 coffees today. I mean, that's not that many. So it's a small hat and you don't have a massive head. I mean, I might. Oh, I didn't mean to take a picture. I'm gonna drink coffee, but I'll sniff the crap out of a bag of freshly ground. Amy. Listen to the whispers. Coffee. Where is this ghost, man? I could turn the lights on in the kitchen and then do nothing else. It's been very vocal, but not doing shit else. Thank you, Space Brain. I see you hydrate. I will have a drink in a sec. Burly Brad. Brad, how are you doing? Welcome in. Cool. I got you, Connor. So please do a shouty for Brad as well. Betrayal. Gotta stay hydrated. Indeed, indeed. Guys. Yes, Amy? Good, thanks. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm wishing this ghost would just appear so I can disappear. I think it's I love that Amy announces that. I love that Amy announced that. Oh my word, that's great. That's great. Oh gosh, stream's lagging hard. Oh, stream's lagging hard. What's going on, stream?
Fucking hell, man, learn how to drive.
Are you done lagging, stream? Why is Brad's clip Connor? I don't know. Why is my stream lagging hardcore? It's behind you. I wish it was behind me because honestly, I'd like to just take a picture and get done. Is the whole stream lagging or is it just me? Again, is it just my camera? It's the camera again. Oh, fuck's sake. This camera. I took over on GTA that one time. And it happened to play that clip. Oh god, his stream is lagging a bit. Yeah, I think it's the camera again. I don't know. It's probably, as Dragon says, the CPU, but I can't do shit about it. Just inform me your stream lags anyway. Well, that's interesting. Sometimes. Got skipped frames too. Oh no. Yeah, I think it's this game, guys. I might not be able to actually play this game then on stream. I might have to not play this game on stream further. Because if it's going to do this every time, then I don't know. Hiya, Merly. I mean, the thing is, Amy, it's like, I don't... Oh, it's the stream. I don't want it to be a bad experience for you guys, and if it's constantly lagging and, like, dropping frames and all other kinds of shit, then it's just a shit viewing experience. Nice hat, by the way. Thank you. Fox and Dragon gave it to me. Well, tonight you're synced right up with the camera, sound at the same time as the mouth moves. Sometimes. I've had to restart the camera, like, 4 times already. Don't think it's too bad. It's not unwatchable. True, but Amy, you also said the desync wasn't so bad yesterday, and for me, it's absolutely awful. Like for me, as the desync was yesterday, for me it would be unwatchable. I wouldn't be able to watch it. Like everything's fine now. Yeah, I think it's just the CPU issue. I apparently need to buy myself a 20,000, 30,000 rand freaking PC to be able to play games. Haven't seen any problems. Thank you, ADB. Doesn't look too bad. I've seen worse. Oh god. Yeah, in my stream. What CPU rock? That's a good question. I don't know. Connery is an intake, so he can help you. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. Oh, I hate that emote so much. That emote is creepy as freaking heck. I see what you mean about sound not matching your camera. There you go. Thank you, Dragon. As always. Yeah, I'm hoping it's like watching an old Kung Fu film. Yeah, I hate those too though, so. Why? Why should I hide? You ain't doing anything! Fucking hell. It's all sorry. No, it is. It's an issue, and it bugs me so much, but I don't know what to do to fix it. If it is a CPU issue, I've closed everything except the game, labs, and then basically my MonsterCat tab and my Twitch tab. So I can't close anything else. I don't know what else to do. The CPU's maxing out. Or it's just the camera that's shit. Which is also possible. And the camera's going nuts again as I speak about it. Just been playing Ghost Exile. I want to play Ghost Exile. I haven't played it yet. Still on the older side, although this might make no sense to you. If your graphics card supports encoding, you can use the GPU encoder and take the load of the CPU to make it better. Don't blame me if you don't understand what the hell I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't understand at all, but maybe Dragon does. To join sometime, feel free. Thank you, Merly. I'm so bad at like arranging these things and joining with these things though. I'm going off for tonight. Thank you so much for an amazing evening, and remember, drink water, take care of yourself, and stay thirsty. PS Streamlabs is heavy on CPU hungry. That is why normal OBS is better. Yeah, I know, but there's no point in hiding. You're useless, Ghost. I know, but I just work better with labs. I struggle to work with OBS. For my Steam deets? Yes please, Bernie. Are you asking me or Eternal, Connor? I use Streamlabs, not OBS, because I struggle to use OBS. I struggle to understand it, really. Integrated graphics. Streamlabs is a resource hog. Yes, but I just understand it better. I know everyone says OBS works, like, it's not as intense on a PC. And normally my stream is fine. It's just now that it's struggling with this game, specifically. I think it's between the game, the face cam, and labs is just too much. But I struggle to use OBS. I really do. So in Streamlabs, under settings, there should be an option to select what encoder you want to use. Change it from 264 to Invenc if it's NVIDIA, or the AMD one if you use NVIDIA. I use AMD. I use NVIDIA. We'll fix it easy for you. Don't worry too much about it. I mean, yeah, I don't like OBS, man. I had so many issues when I was using OBS. I had so many issues with it. And yeah, I just struggle to understand it and make it work properly. Connor, I'm writing down what you said. I don't want to change things too much mid-stream. So I'm writing down what you said. I'll change it probably technically later today. I'm sending you what Connor says on Discord. Oh, thank you, Amy. Maybe your sexy hair and head are overloading the cam. No, I think the cam has desynced before, even... Oh, crap. Even without me having the other hair on. Oh. Wow, that's good. Okay, I'm leaving. This ghost is useless. I'm leaving. I'm over it. I'm leaving. The 1070 Super, so NVIDIA. What the hell's a Super? Oh, eyes! Okay, I'm gonna do one more and then I'm probably gonna call it because I'm just getting annoyed, honestly. Where the hell is the truck? There it is. My eyes are driving me nuts. The cam's pissing me off. I'm annoyed that I can't play the game properly. I'll try and set things up onto, I forget that I have to hold. I'll try and set things up onto OBS for next stream. Because, yeah, this is not working. Maybe OBS will be better. Oof. Ouch. So there should be an option NVEC encoder to use instead of ×264. Then we'll do all the encoding on the graphics card instead of the CPU. Welcome to the family. I'm so confused. Wouldn't that Bounty Hunter ZA, thank you for the follow. Wouldn't that put a lot of strain on the graphics card though? Ghost Exile isn't too bad and is pretty easy on the old PC. Yeah, I've seen playthroughs of Ghost Exile. I just don't want to play it alone. I feel like Ghost Exile is more of a multiplayer like Phasmo, where this is set up for single player. Just give me a shout on Discord or something. I've spent many hours on this stuff, so kind of know how to do it all. Yeah, I'm useless at all of this. The encoder is a separate bit of hardware on the graphics card. Ah. See, I don't know these things. If it weren't for Dragon, I'd be so freaking screwed. I'm not even kidding you. Okay, that went terrible. I'm not even gonna lie, that was horrible. I don't know what the heck that was. Just, yeah, that was crap. We could probably replay them once, if you like click on it, you could probably replay it, but I'm moving on. I'll go back and replay them, but like, wait, what is, I'm so confused. Yeah, Evergreen. I'm confused. Doesn't take much, I know. So, it's not unlocking any other houses, so that's kind of annoying. I just want to actually go check something, because that's Polk Street, that's Evergreen Lane. So surely Hello. Ugh, I hate that it's the freaking interact button to get out. Why can't I just press escape? Like normal people. It hasn't unlocked another house, has it? It is still all... Yeah, it's all in Blackridge Woods. So it's definitely not that I'm going to a different house. I'm so confused. I think I need to go do some research on, like, how exactly this whole situation works. As in, how many times does each one of these stories have a different outcome, is what I mean. Or is it all like, I don't know. I'll have to go look. Okay, family moved into our dream home. See, we did this one and it 100%ed, but I don't know if there's more to this one. Like, this one, you can tell there's like 20 million ghosts everywhere. This one feels like it's just one ghost. How are you doing, Bounty Hunter? Oh, sorry for the eye scratching. Stupid eyes. She ain't afraid of no ghosts. Real life, actually, I'm not. Because I grew up with a stalker ghost who is in my flat with me right now. But check it off the stream. Okay, Amy, thank you. Yeah, I've grown up with a stalker ghost. So, for me, honestly, ghosts, real life, don't bother me. A poltergeist? Yes. A ghost? No. I also wouldn't exactly play with a Ouija board in real life because I do believe in the whole opening of a doorway to the afterlife and you can let in like evil spirits. So I wouldn't mess with the real life Ouija board. But in game, I'm actually more scared in game of ghosts than what I am in real life. I don't believe, so I just say come at me ghosts. Well, there you go. Oh, what a cute emote. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Bounty Hunter. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I just wish that this ghost wouldn't be such a dick. Or I suppose I should rather say I wish I understood this whole setup more. I think the way they had it before worked kind of better, actually. I've had a few interactions with anomalies. Yeah. Like I said, I have one ghost which I know has followed me from when I was a kid already. And it's now in the flat with me. But my aunt has had a lot of experience with a lot of ghosts. Including one very active one who physically moved things around in her apartment a long time ago. She is the kind of person who brings in people to check houses before she will buy one. Because she seems to always move into a house that is haunted. I believe in ghosts 100%. Yeah, I do. What anomalies or what interactions have you had, Merly, if you don't mind me asking? You can just say bounty. Okay. So I know some people are like very specific with how they want their names. I don't really care. Call me however you want to call me. As long as I know you're speaking to me, then I don't really care. Because, like, I know I've been in so many chats where there's, like, 5 different variations of a pixie. And obviously the first one who was there, they call pixie. So, I don't really care if people are, like, pixie or grim. I don't care. Okay, I'm going to wait for you to finish your story and then I'll read it all, Merly. But I know some people are very specific where they want you to do, like, the whole name. Yeah, Amy calls me Nixie Pixie. Okay. I don't know if there's multiples to this one, though. This is my thing. I know there's multiples to this one. I'm gonna go and do this one again. I'm gonna aim for the garage thing. Specifically. This is the same thing, right? Then they claim experience strange things. Yeah, this is the exact same thing. Every single interaction I've had, I have found a logical explanation for, but I'm a man of science, so I have that mindset, but everyone believes in what they want, right? Yeah, but that's like the thing. Like, I'm not going to tell someone who doesn't believe in it to believe in it. I believe in it because I've had experiences with it. But if other people don't believe in it, then they don't believe in it. That's fine. I had a little brass cauldron in my window. My nan gave it to me, and in the morning there were burn marks where the legs were, and a burnt word today. Interesting. Many people just say bounty, but yes, I'll say pixie. Much easier. Let's say I don't care. Like pixie, grim, say the full name, doesn't matter. What do you prefer to be called? I really don't have a preference, Space Brain. I genuinely don't have a preference. I normally think it's funny because I just look and I'm like, I wonder if the name that the people like choose to call me by, because like I said, some call me by Grim, some call me by Pixie, and then I look and I'm like, I wonder if it's like they associate me more with that side of my name. So I find it, I'm very curious to know if that is the case, but otherwise I really have no preference. Second one was in a cave. Me and my buddies had a fire going. It was getting pretty smoky, and 12 of us saw something walk through the smoke. Jerry! I'm Jerry. Walk through the smoke, and the fire died right down to almost embers. Holy shit. Okay, that would creep me out, honestly. She liked South Africa, Jerry, and Sexy Man. Ow. I'll call you Massive Head with that hat on. Oh my word, Connor. Well, I mean, fortunately, the hat's temporary, so can only call me Massive Head for as long as that's on my head.
You're a sexy man.
Yes, I'm a sexy man. It took Amy that long to scroll through the 300 sound alerts to find that one. I freaking hate hearing my own voice. Okay, I think I'm gonna aim for the garage thing on this one. I wonder if I have to fill all 6 notes. My youngest child, I want to do the garage thing specifically and see if this works. I wonder if I have to break it up like per paragraph, if that's what I'm needing to do. I don't know. Third was in an official haunted house. Oh, I hate haunted houses. We were on a tour. I was at the back. Everyone walked past the stairs, and I asked, can anyone else smell that? The guy turned around and said,
Shit just got real.
1 in 100 or more people only smell that, and it's where the victim was bled to death. Okay, that's hectic. That would be hectic. Have a nice
Victory screech!
So obnoxious. The guy turned around and said, shit just got real. Thank you for the sound redeems, the home, and Brad. It just got real. So I believe. I don't want to believe, but I do. Yeah, no, I believe. I 100% believe. But I also have that sense of like, what I've always been told is, as children, we can all see it and like experience the supernatural because we're still young enough to be open-minded. As we get older and we start like believing more in logic and science, and we close ourselves off to the more supernatural, unexplainable things of the world, we become less susceptible to, you know, the belief of these kinds of things and their existence. And so you kind of like don't experience it because you don't like, you just don't see it, you know? That's great. Thank you for the one video and the sound alert. That was great. But yeah, so you basically just, yeah, I was so confused because I'm like, hold on, wait, we're not in a game. What is happening? But yeah, so you're more susceptible to it for as long as what you're open-minded to it is what I feel like. And then when you get older and you just stop believing, you don't experience it because you don't, you know, you don't open your mind to it. I have so many blurps, it's not even funny. Yeah, my sound alerts are ridiculous. I have a ridiculous number of sound alerts, actually. But yeah, Amy, I keep getting told I have a nice voice, but I just don't like my voice. I really don't. I hate my voice. Personally, I don't believe in this being spirits. I'm trying to just find, where's the thing where they mention about the garage? Maybe this is being caused by spirits when something falls off the shelf in my garage. There we go. Give me the garage statement. Or I feel a sudden change in temperature. That's important, right? Yeah. I chalk things up to more rational explanations. Regardless, I would like to resolve this issue for my family. I know it means a lot to me, or to them. Connor is on the clip duty apparently. Oh gosh. So I better go through my clips and see what he clipped. Because I don't open the clips during stream. I only check them like later on. This curl is actually really annoying. It's very, very like... I don't like this one. Find out why raid notice wasn't working. It was unticked? What? Amy's face. Okay, my youngest child's bedroom, Jason's the bathroom, woke up several times in the middle of the night, saying there are boys in his room and it's scaring him. Also mentioned that he's seen an elderly man lingering in the kitchen. Personally, I don't believe in his being called spirits. Something falls off the shelf in my garage. I feel some change in temperature. I talk things up to more rational explanations. Regardless, would like to resolve this issue for my family. Okay, I'm literally just going to put these two in and see what happens. I'm going to go aim for the garage and see if we can get things in the garage. Specifically. Hate that it's the interaction button. And then I'm going to have to call it because my eyes are scratching so bad that my vision is filming over and I can't really see. So, definitely... Oh, it won't let me? Oh, fuck. Plus, guys, no one got deaf tonight. I didn't scream. Hey, hey. Getting better at this thing. I love how you say garage. Why? Oh, wait, because you guys will say it different, don't you? It's always funny to me how, like, different places of the world say different words.
Dear Lord.
I think the going blind is hee. Take care of yourself. Yeah, no, I'm fine, ADV. It's just a stupid makeup. My body does not react well to me wearing makeup. For some reason or another. I love that hat. You can thank Fox and Dragon in chat for this hat. Both because they bought it and because Dragon redeemed that I should wear it. Not yet there is time. Wait, I'm confused. What about the not yet there is time? I'm confused. Oh, I only now realized what Connor meant. And yeah, Connor, I laugh at a lot of shit. My body's basically falling apart, so I just laugh it off at this point. Anything that my body does that's weird, I just laugh at it. Good night, Brad. Have a good rest. You don't need makeup? I mean, that's debatable. You guys don't know the scars that is on my face beneath the makeup. Very good choice.
2 hours later.
Yes, Amy, I'm getting into game. Okay? I need to find apparently more stuff to take off because apparently 2 was not enough. Youngest child's bedroom is adjacent to the bathroom. He's woken up several times in the middle of the night saying that a boy is in his room. I mean, we still haven't found the kid in the room yet, scaring him. Also mentioned that he's seen an elderly man lingering in the kitchen. So I suppose we can do the kitchen. We all carry scars. Yeah, we do. I've said this on stream before, so it's not like it's really news. I had a very bad skin condition from the ages of like 10 to 13, 14, where I basically had severe acne. So I kept on hitting up myself. I need to sleep for stream tomorrow so I don't go crazy on it. Understandable, Artemis. Thank you for popping in. Have a good rest. Thank you, Artemis. I'm probably going to just do one more and then call it as well. She wears makeup to hide the fact she's secretly Chuck Norris. But yeah, I just had very bad acne, and I was one of those people who unfortunately had the tendency to scratch at it, so it left a lot of scars on my face from the scratching more than anything else. I was about to say hi, Davey. I had a bad case of Murdy, so you can't look as bad as I do. Oh gosh, Amy, Connor. Okay, I physically experienced anything that makes me believe ghosts. My wife and kids, laundry. Those are things they feel are paranormal. Wife says she has heard sounds of crying in the living room, someone talking to themselves in the laundry area, and footsteps throughout the house. Although the laundry area again as well, because I don't think we found the laundry area. So claims creeping along the hallway. I feel like we found the hallway ghost. So we'll do the footsteps throughout the house again as well, I guess. And then we'll see what happens. Why does escape not work as an option? I hate that escape doesn't work as an option there. Is that the one who you look like? Wait, huh? Is that the one who was like, hiya? What do you mean? Wait, it's not... What do you mean? I'm confused. Is there another house lit up somewhere? Oh, maybe I should just press F. Maybe that would help. Oh, why am I so dumb? Ghost investigations in progress. Yeah, I definitely can't click on these again, so I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused. The ghost in yesterday's stream that was peeking from behind the wall.
It seems like the Wentz family
Oh no,
isn't
that's
worried
on
about
the
their
thing.
safety.
Oh, goes my camera again.
Although it does seem like they're pretty startled when experiencing something they think is
I'll
paranormal.
reset it now.
I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
No, Abby, that one from behind the wall was the, okay, the stream should still be fine. The one from behind the wall was just the descriptions. There, that one. That's just from the descriptions. The hallway ghost, I'm pretty sure, is the one that came running at me right at the end. Before everything died and crashed into nothingness. I used the clipboard emoji system to peek at the demons. Really, Merly? I still need to play that. I'm going to play it eventually. It's on the list. This is like part of why I would really like to get an actual list out and put it up as a redeem. So if there's anything that you guys very specifically want me or want to see me play, that I can actually have it up as like, here's a way for you to like specifically choose that game. Let me just restart my camera again. But I don't know how I'm gonna make it work. Much like most things, I don't know how I'm gonna make it work. I need to play the game. Oh, Mortuary's Assistant. Software is just starting up again. Emphasis on again. Okay. 7 days to die. And you can't wait. Yeah, no, I'm just rebooting the camera again, Merly. Every time I load onto a lot or walk into a house, the camera goes completely haywire. So it's just to make the camera be less haywire for the actual time while I'm playing. A bit short. What? Mortuary's Assistant? Depends how you play it. Just saying. Okay, so I'm going to focus kitchen area because I definitely haven't found the ghost from the kitchen yet. I'm pretty sure I haven't found a ghost in the laundry. Hi, I'm back. I wonder if the laundry wasn't referring to down here. This wouldn't be the laundry, would it? This would be a basement. People from around the world, would someone call a basement a laundry? Ah. I mean, it might be short depending on how you play it, but I play very slow through my games, so it probably won't be that short for me. You talk for 6 weeks trying to distract that you don't want to get scared, then yes, long game. I was going to leave that open. Someone tell me whether that would be considered a laundry. Okay. Why do you keep going into Fahrenheit? It's so annoying.
These temp readings are unusual.
Eyeball. Okay. Oh. You wanted to do something? You're gonna do something in 2 seconds? You wanna do it again? There?
These temperature fluctuations appear to be normal.
Okay, so one minute they're normal, the next minute they're not. That creeped me the fuck out because the door's open. I should close that again. Yeah, I'm so confused. 1 minute you said it's not normal, now it is normal. So what is it? Is it normal? Is it not normal? Okay. Wait, did it drop there for a sec? It's dropping. It's not dropping. Oh, there it goes.
Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
Okay, we've got the temperature readings. Oh. 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 Oh, well, we're near the fridge. I think that's the fridge. Yeah, that's the fridge. Okay, so if we're getting... Is there anything... Okay. I'm just closing this door. I don't like having this door open. I'm just... That door bothers me immensely. I hate basements. Okay, there we just close to the things again. So we got the temperature fluctuations in the kitchen. So I'm gonna presume it's a kitchen ghost. And it's between the kitchen and the laundry. Because it could very well be, well, what I'm considering the laundry. I'm calling this the laundry because, look. Laundry thing. I know, there's a toilet in there too, but still. Never been in a basement where we don't really have them in the UK. Yeah, we also don't... I don't think we really have basements here either, to be honest. Hey, nothing's picking up here. I'm just gonna walk around the rest of the house. Oh?
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
Okay. Oh, I know this room seems to be a favorite spot. I'm gonna read your message in a sec, Murray.
The EMF meter
Jesus
should not
Christ.
behave this way. This is paranormal.
That stupid narrator's voice is what scares me the most. Murray, I just know that was you, wasn't it? It was Murray. The oldest style terrace house often had basement. My nan's did. We live in an old terrace house and none of them here have them. Yeah, I can't think of a house down here specifically. Also, again, Murray, thank you for the bit and the heart attack. I can't think... I think we're done with the EMF reader, by the way. I can't think of specifically any houses around here that are known for having a basement. Probably depends on the country you're in or county you're in. Yeah, probably. I love how I was like, I'm gonna aim for the garage and I'm in the kitchen instead. It's fine. I think I'm just gonna have to go read up and not necessarily like watch anything because I don't want spoilers, but just read up how this actually works, this new setup of theirs, because I'm very confused. So, obviously, because you guys in chat probably haven't seen how this game used to run. But essentially how it used to be is each ghost would have a specific story. And each specific story would create or would basically give away where the ghost was in the house. So it wouldn't tell you what kind of ghost it was, but it would give you an exact location of where you should be looking. And if you got the same story, it was the same ghost. So you knew as soon as the story repeated it was the same ghost. Which is obviously not the case here, because I'm getting different outcomes for the same story. And by different outcomes, I mean, like, the readings are in different places. So, I'm not entirely sure how the story works anymore. And I know you had to unlock a certain number in one map to be able to progress to the next map. So I'm not entirely sure how this is working anymore. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do the question thing. So I might just go read up how exactly this whole system works. And then I'll try what Connor suggested about the encoding and moving over to OBS and see if that helps with the lag, specifically with these kinds of streams. And if that still doesn't work, then I don't know. Then I'll have to consider dropping.
Is there anyone here who would like
streams.
to speak with me?
Which is gonna suck. I wanted to do it for October. Spooky streams. Spooky game.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
My nan used to hang sides of bacon and beef in there. Oh, you mean in the
Is there
basement?
anything you'd like to tell me?
That I like this game a lot. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't want to.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
So
Do you know why I'm here?
I'll try and set things up through OBS. I'm trying to remember how to use OBS, which...
Do you know why I'm here?
But yeah, I'll try and sort it out again and see with the
How many people are
encoding
here
and
other than
the
me?
OBS thing, which one works better. Because obviously the encoding is for labs. So I'll try that
How many
first.
people are here other than me?
Okay. I'll try that first just because I do prefer labs, but if that still doesn't work, then I'll try OBS, and if that still doesn't work, then I will... Oh, it's the fan. And if that still doesn't work, then I will... Yeah, I don't know. Then I'll give you guys the choice. If this is tolerable for you, whatever I do to try and fix it, if it's tolerable for you guys...
Is this your home?
I will torture my PC with a CPU strain until we can get through everything, which I don't know how long that will take. Or at least for the month of October, anyway.
Do you like the current family living here?
And then we'll go from there. For us here to ask, we will all
Do you
happily
like the current
help
family
you.
living here?
I know, Murdy. I am very bad with asking for help. I don't like asking for help.
Why are you here?
This ghost is ignorant. 95% of the time it's fine.
Why are you
yeah. I'm just very, like, pedantic on things. Did I just ask the same question twice? Probably.
Can you tell me your name?
You won't like what I messaged you on Discord then? Oh no.
Can you tell me your name?
Oh no. Okay, apparently we're not getting anything from that either. Why are these ghosts so useless? You're not gonna react to the music at all? Again? Hey ghost, what's your name? Like, I know it's very rare for the ghosts to actually react on that thing. I know when I was originally watching some playthroughs way back when, they only got a reaction on... Okay. Again, you're not gonna...
That was a very unusual noise.
Um,
I'll keep that as evidence.
They only ever got a reaction on that, like, actual, like, question thing once. And that was after, like, 3 or 4 streams of it. And they streamed for a good 6 to 8 hours a shot. So I know it's really, really rare. But you still gotta try it, I guess. Did they forget to add ghosts to the game? I mean, we found 2 last night. Last night, I had lots of luck with the ghosts. Tonight, though, I think I was just destined not to stream tonight. I should have just stayed in the forest with Dragon and Fox and Eternal. Looks like it. I'll be back in a sec. Tommy's talking to me. No worries, Amy. Oh look, we're turning lights on again. I swear the ghost just whispered meow. That's great. I'm just waiting for the ghost to literally do something. Again, the lights are switching on and off in the kitchen, but I don't know if that means that the ghost is in the kitchen. and died to more face eaters. I mean, at least it would have been entertaining. This is just boring. Thanks, turn the light off. You know, ESCOM, power cuts. Wasting electricity is a bad idea. Let me go upstairs for whatever it's worth. I feel like we're definitely supposed to be in the kitchen because that's where the temperature readings were and where the EMF was. But we'll go up here anyway. Hydrate and stretch. Yeah, I need to think up a stretch thing, Johnny. I'll do that in a sec. I just want to do a quick run
Keep
around.
that as audio evidence.
Okay, little boy or little child whose voice I just heard in my ears. You are not the ghost I'm here for today, I don't think. I don't even know. I love the hat today. As I said to everyone, thank Dragon and Fox for the hat. In particular, Dragon for the redeem on me wearing it on stream right now. Thank you for the lurk again, Johnny. I don't know why you're still awake. Please go get some rest.
And stretch and back. Now flex.
Dude, that could only be Merly. Yeah, it's Merly. And we'll do a little bit of a stretch. Ow. I don't want to actually stretch because it actually causes me physical pain. Oh, hi. But there you go. That's a bit of a stretch. Or at least the last stretch that I did, the proper stretch that I did, caused me physical pain. Why is your voice and the lights linked?
That was a very unusual noise.
To each other?
I'll keep that as evidence.
I feel like I just heard a boom. I have to reset myself from going over the top with blurpies. Why was I so lucky last night with getting these, and tonight they're just like, just kind of pointless. Because we have enough evidence already. I have no explanation for these temperature readings. This must be paranormal. The EMF meter has absolutely detected paranormal activity. I've obtained 3 pieces of audio evidence that cannot be explained, and then it's just a photo. Are there things you can do to aggravate the ghost? I don't think so, because that's like this game is slightly different to Phasmo and the usual games where you can like actively make the ghost to do things. I think this one is specifically because of the way the developers designed it, worked on a timing system. So you need to be here for a certain amount of time before some interactions will occur, I think.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
I don't know what it was. I didn't hear shit. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Very complicated. It's not complicated. I don't know how the game works. Logistically. Back in the bathroom. Should I just go crouch in a corner and see if something happens? Oh, my nose is closing so bad. It's getting so bad. My eyes are dying. So I'll definitely, before I do this again, obviously do those encoder things, but also read up a little bit on the game and how everything works in the game now with all the changes. Because there's a lot of changes since the last playthrough that I watched. Oh, eyeballs, please behave yourselves for just a little bit longer. Just a teensy tiny, teeny tiny weeny bit little bit longer. Please, please, please. Your ghost, I'm in your room. Would you like to do something about this? If I turn your lights on and off, will you do something? Anything. Like, I'm begging you to do anything. What did that even work on? Outside light? No? What does this light even work on? Okay. Doing phasmo tricks here. Just try and break the lights and see if that encourages a ghost to do something. Oh, this nose. Okay. Anything, ghost. I will take anything right now. Has food. What do you has, Amy? What food does you has? We have nothing better to do other than talk because this ghost is as dead as the last one. At least the other two ghosts were reactive. Am I actually trying to...
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
It is, but am I actually trying to find the kid ghost or am I trying to find the ghost in the kitchen? I don't understand who I'm looking for.
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
Okay, me yelling at you is audio evidence. Fine. Cheese savage. That was nice. That was scary. Because again, I'm just trying to get a picture, I think, because we have so much audio evidence. It's insane. Or at least I feel like it is at this point. Can I go up these stairs? No, that's disappointing. To open the cupboard. I'll try to again. Oh gosh. Ow. Oh.
That was a very unusual noise.
Oh.
I'll keep that as evidence.
Oh. Crouch because it makes me feel better. The footsteps scared the shit out of me. Probably because I opened the door. Cupboards are... I hate opening cupboards, man.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh yeah. I knew opening the cupboard was going to do something. If you open a cupboard, it's always bad. It's just bad to open cupboards. Don't open cupboards. You're going to come up the stairs at me? Or you're going to come running down the passage at me again? Are you in the room? They said the kid was in the room, right? Like the little child that was scaring the other kids was like in the actual room with them. This is the worst part, is trying to get the picture, really. Everything else is fine. Trying to get the picture and feeling like that you have to literally just have the ghost come at you. That's the worst part. But we're so far. We're so far into this, we're so close. I feel like all I need is a picture and we've got another one done. Like 100% done. Oh, the stream's lagging again, I'm almost sure of it. Guys, if the stream lags for a sec, the frames dropped in game. It's not the stream, it's the game. The silence makes it worse, yeah. But I think, again, that's intentional game design. Which, fair play. When is it coming? Yeah. Good night, Grim and chat. Have a great stream further. Good night, Johnny. Thank you for popping in. Have a good rest. I'm sure you're heading off to bed now. I'm going to hopefully end off soon, as this ghost shows itself, wherever the heck they are. Aw, I really need to set up that... Lord, god damn it. That command, I mean. One day. I'll get there one day. I definitely feel like we need to be in the kids' room. But then again, I felt that way about being in the kitchen. So I don't know where I need to be. We got a lot of activity in the kids' room. All we got down here was the light turning on and off. We got the EMF and the temp readings down here too, though. Did I just see someone run up there? Or am I imagining shit? I feel like I just saw something like run that way. But I could honestly be seeing things. I didn't see anything. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'm seeing things. Because I'm not looking like outside of my little night vision camera. I'm looking in the night vision camera. Hoping that my fright will trigger me pressing the button to take a picture. I don't know where I need to be to look for this ghost though. Okay, I'm hearing the kid toy sounds again. Or the music box, should I rather say. This just makes me want to play Phasma real bad. The shadows keep making me feel like I'm seeing things. Well, Amy, I'm down to play. Just let me know when. For the time being, we hopefully won't have load shedding tomorrow. Oh, my eyes are really sore. Hopefully we won't have load shedding tomorrow either. So if we want to play tomorrow, we could try play tomorrow. And then we should get interrupted with load shedding or have issues with plans or making time arrangements. And the cam is all janky again. Oh god, nice. Hold on, I'm just gonna mute for a sec, guys, while I blow my nose. Oh. Ow. Did I miss something actually happening on screen? I heard the sounds, but I saw nothing by the time I looked up. Phasma night with Grim Fox and Dragon? Yes. Wait, how many people can be in Phasma at a time though? Because that would be 5. Didn't see anything. Ah. Whoa, where am I? Oh, not floating like a weirdie. Cool. So we need to figure out how we're working that then. Phasma needs to increase. Oh shit, yeah, I can't count. I mean, I can't blame on the math thing. I sucked ass at math. Well, you cannot if you play Phasma with more than 4 players. It is possible by hacking? Oh no. Could we not? Don't know how wise of a choice that is. Was I asked the questions in the kitchen, right? Let me ask the questions here. See, the temperature readings are normal here. But all those fucking sounds were coming from upstairs too. We need to find a game that's more than 4. Didn't we find one, Dragon, that was 6? Wasn't it Ghost Exorcism Inc. that was 6? Oh my gosh, the cam is so freaking jank again. Wasn't it, Ghost Exorcism? Yeah, that was for 6 players. I think it was like, oh man, gotta do conversions here. I said to Dragon, we totally should have looked into it a bit earlier. It was like on a 50% sale last week. Cam's gonna go out again for a sec, guys. Where do you find it? It's on Steam. You can basically be guaranteed that what I'm looking at is on Steam. Oh wow, what an intro. Just me wiping my nose. Oh no. Or in a team of up to 6, there you go. I mean, me and are always down for group games as long as he's off work and we have the money to buy the game. What's it called again? Sorry. It's Ghost Exorcism Inc. I mean, Amy, I did Discord you that whole conversation that I had with that other person and how I felt like their attitude toward the gaming situation and the games chosen was like shit, in my opinion, personally. Like, I would never expect someone to go out of their way to purchase something just, you know, for a stream that I want to do. I mean, even the things that Fox and I have played, I asked Fox would she play it with me, and she's like, yeah, sure. And I was like, cool, here's the game. I'm not going to ask you to buy the game. I asked you, would you be willing to play it with me on the stream? So I'm not going to expect you to get the game and, like, spend money. Isn't available on my Steam at all? What? Dragon, you have it on your wish list, right? Could you can post links, you're a mod. Can you post the link in the chat and see if they can pick it up? I'm here by playing a game with my friends. No worries, go see. No worries. Have a good lurk. Yes,
What?
naughty pixie. What do you mean?
No.
Let's go downstairs again.
No, this is worse. This is worse. This is way worse.
Oh, frame lag. Frame drop. And the camera's glitching again.
He's just spinning. He's just
Thank you, Dragon.
spinning.
It's only £14.
No.
Don't like that. Okay. That one was new. I didn't record that one. I wish I had. Of course the camera will be glitching out in that moment. God's sake. Okay.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse.
Okay. Unfortunate, I didn't have recordings out in that moment.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, definitely feel like I'm in danger on this one. God's sake. Oh man, clearly someone is in distress. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Man, why didn't I have my voice recorder out for that one? Okay, now you're starting to do stuff. What did you throw, friendo? And where did you throw it? Because I would like to take a picture. Have you moved it all back again? Well, you're an asshole. Help me. Yeah, help me. What do you think are the chances of them doing that again? That I can record it this time. Yo, friendo, you just scared the shit out of me. Could you maybe do that again? It was very effective in being scary. Just doing the dishes, man. Chill. Yeah, that's all. We need this game so we can play with our SI friends. Yeah, the recent reviews on it seem to be a little trash though, so do be warned. Dragon and I were looking at options to play. This is how we found out, read, learned, saw, whatever, that it's 4 to 6 players. So we were looking at options for spooky season. And then I actually said to Dragon, Ghost Exorcism Inc. from all the options I've seen seems to be one of the best options. And then Dragon read some of the reviews, and some of the recent reviews aren't that great. Dragon Fox, do you guys have Among Us? I think you said you did. I think you got it. Oh. I'm giving it another 15 minutes. If this ghost doesn't sort its shit out, I'm calling stream. I have Among Us, but haven't had a chance to play it yet. Yeah, because you need people to play with. Random lobbies are awful. Random lobbies are terrible for Among Us as far as I'm concerned. I still wanna... I wish they would actually put this as an official in-game thing. To do proximity chat as an official in-game feature in Among Us. Like, you can at least make it like you can enable it or disable it if you're someone who doesn't want proximity chat. But I wish they would actually have a proximity chat feature in Among Us. Yeah, right? We can do the mod though. Yeah, I know there's the mod for it, but I'm just saying in general. I wish they would make it an official Among Us like feature. To be fair, I wish they would make voice chat an official Among Us feature in general for them voting and that. Because the type voting situation is so stupid. Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
Yeah, sure, but it's not the one I'm looking for. Now that I know there's that very creepy, scary help me one, I'm trying to get that one. And preferably a picture of a ghost too along the way. They done that in Fortnite. Didn't end well. I mean, it's Fortnite. Also, as I've said before, okay, I feel like I said this, I think in last ice stream. I feel like any game where there is the possibility to do online multiplayer with random people is open to toxicity and bullying. An Among Us game mode, and it was a bunch of kids screaming down the mic. Oh my word, why? Ghost, I really need you to do the help me thing. And then I really need you to appear. I mean, I'm going to like have a heart attack, but also it would be great to just have it done. It was actually really fun. Spent a lot of time playing it. Yeah, I would imagine so. And so I wish there were so many more features in Among Us. I think that's my thing. Like, I know there's different ways to play the game that people have invented, like the hide and seek system that people invented themselves. There was another style that I found, like a... what's another one, but I can't remember what it was. I just wish they would add more variety, I suppose. Like, I know they've now also added some of the newer, like, additional, not characters, roles. Which I'm assuming they're going to keep working on. You know what? This game makes for a great just chatting game because there's so little actually happening. I can actually chat with chat and miss out on very little in-game. The game that causes you to distrust your friends. Yeah, it does, to be honest. Yeah, let's just say, like, I've missed out on basically nothing, because aside from just being screamed at to help someone and getting an absolute heart attack from that, nothing else has really happened new in this particular episode or stream. It's nice though. I mean, I'm a person who likes progress, so for me this is actually very frustrating. Hanging out with chat? Nice. Not making progress? Frustrating. And on the next episode. That's because I'm so...
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Whoa, I just saw something. It just popped up over there.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
Good night, Connor. I swear to God there was a shadow figure there. Then again, I could just be really tired and I could have just imagined it, so... Anyway, still trying to find that audio evidence. I'm giving it 9 more minutes and then I'm calling it. Because my eyes can't take anymore. My nose is getting so stuffy. But yeah, the episode thing is because I'm so used to watching like YouTube Let's Plays as well. And on the YouTube Let's Plays, they always do like, it's an episode.
That's what she said.
Hi, Wave. If you have just arrived and have not been lurking, then I'm sorry to say you are catching the end of the stream. Because I am going to be ending off fairly soon. I'm giving it a couple more minutes to make a very specific sound that we heard earlier, and then I'm gonna call it. Or for a ghost to appear long enough for me to take a picture. No worries, Wave. Everyone has a life to live outside of watching people stream. You have nothing to apologize for. Just because I'm a obsessive compulsive maniac who feels the need to be in every stream I can be does not mean
extraordinary audio evidence.
I have the same expectations of every other person on this earth. Can we get a shouty for Wave, please? Amy, Dragon, Fox, anyone? All of you, doesn't matter. Again with the hide. I don't know, Amy. It's not on the schedule.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
It's not necessarily on my schedule, and I like to give Dragon a chance as well to actually have days that he can stream without worrying that I'm also going to need time to stream. I might actually change things up if Dragon and them are down for it. Change things up some more. Me just changing my schedule all over the show. Fishnets, they're so smexy. Wait, what about fishnets? I might just change it up some more and potentially take Saturdays off for myself and leave it open as a full day for Dragon. It just won't work. And I'll rather than stream on a Sunday, because I know for a fact Sky won't want to play anything on a Sunday because he'll be worried about work and things, so he'll go off early on a Sunday again. Where's that? Well, we got the sound.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
We got the fucking sound. We got the fucking sound. It's so scary as balls, though. God's sake. Okay, we still have 6 more minutes to try and get a picture if a picture arrives in this area. I'm staying here. I feel like this is where we are supposed to be this time. I'm staying in the kitchen. Whoo. Gotta figure out my schedule too, so it doesn't clash with anyone else's. Yeah, see, that's my thing. I'm trying really hard to make sure that I allow time for Dragon to also be able to stream.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Ow. My eyes hurt so much. Thank you, Dragon. And yes, exactly that. Oh my gosh. It's a no contact lens day tomorrow, guys. Ow. Yeah, I mean, Amy, I think your schedule's a little bit more flexible than ours for stream time, like starting time. Dragon waits for me, basically, for the 9 o'clock slot. Otherwise, he can also pretty much stream whenever he wants to. The squishy cheekies. Oh, hold on. I just need to blow my nose again. It's so bad. Oh, and this is why I got waterproof mascara, but the waterproof mascara doesn't help anything for my eyes that are dying. You guys can probably hear how bad it's getting. Oh, you guys can probably hear how bad, like, my sinuses and allergies are getting at this point. Yeah, 3:21 now here. Yeah. I'm an hour behind you guys. I think, wait, what have I missed? We got squishy cheeks. Okay, hold on, what have I missed before I continue game? Oh, sorry guys. Should stream. Okay, yeah, so I answered that. Oh, my eye hurts. It hurts. It hurts. And I can barely see. I like being here with you guys. We like having you here, Amy. We love having you here. You're such a sweetie. I could do like 5 to 7. That would actually be perfect, because by 8, perfect, yes, no. That's when I'm driving home. I get home at like 6, normally. Wait, actually no, then that would be perfect, because then it's 6 to 8. So yeah, that actually would work perfectly, because that's basically as I get home and just before I go eat dinner, so I'll be at my desk for that time. Would you want to do a joint Phasma stream at some point, Grim? Definitely, Ghost. I will join you anytime. We just need to work out the time with the time difference between us. Hour behind. Wave sending a potato. We're just talking about that. Yep. I'm just thinking of doing 3 days a week though, honestly, to start with, because of my anxiety. Amy, go at your own pace. Need to get to bed. I'm super sleepy. No worries, Murdy. Get some rest. Thank you for being here. Just wish Fabio more than 4. Yeah. Big hugs. All big hugs to you, Murdy. That's fair. I'll do. Wait. Yeah. Take care, everyone, and stay safe. Yeah. So if that is the times you want to do, Amy, then that would work perfectly, really. Yeah, my times, I think I wanted to still mention this. I can't remember if I have or not. I think I wanted to say it yesterday. I may have started and then gotten sidetracked. You'd be down to do an Among Us stream with us? Oh, Christy. I think I'm gonna now change it up, so it's gonna be Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and then Sundays. And then Saturdays I'll leave open so Dragon can play whatever he wants to play for however late and however long. And then obviously there's still Monday and Thursday as well. And then if any of the games that Dragon chooses to play on any of those days are games that I would also do on the channel, I'll just randomly go live. Unscheduled streams are better than scheduled streams that have to get cancelled, so... Got the emote off, sent me a source file so I can animate it. That's so cute. I'm excited. That's awesome. I love that that emote is so cute. It's gonna look so great animated. Okay, friendo who wanted help. Either you gotta come out now or I can't help you. I really need to get going, friend. I kind of feel like potentially with this house at least, I feel like that first ghost that was so easy and obvious was just like a tutorial type game. This emote before she sent it to me. That's perfect. I kind of feel like potentially the way the game is working now. Can I open the door? And now everything's gonna lag again because every time. Let me just give things time to catch up. It seems that way, yeah. What was I gonna say? I can't remember, I forgot. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I feel like potentially a person has to revisit this house over and over again until you 100% like all the different ghosts that you can potentially find there. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to read up on it. I'm very confused as to how this works. Okay, EMF meter located several field spikes which were determined to be paranormal. Since other evidence was collected, it reinforces the theory that ghosts absorb EMFs. Cold spots detected during the investigation were identified as paranormal. Overwhelming amount of audio evidence. Found a few areas within the location that produced some suspicious readings on devices. The investigator's opinion is that something paranormal is going on, but will need to spend more time on this case to properly evaluate the location. Yeah, so I feel like a person has to revisit until you like... Because if I'm just going to open the map and just show quickly what I'm trying to explain, because I explain myself so poorly 9 times out of 10. It might give me a thing because I don't have my notes on here yet, but it's fine. There we go. I feel like if I look at like the way they have these, yeah, see like now this is saying 2 out of 4. It said 1 out of 4 earlier. That's got 5 out of 5. That's got 6 out of 6 already. So I think whatever we're missing is on this one, because that's 2 out of 4. And that help me thing was the only new one we got. So I definitely think kitchen is where I need to be for this one. It's the only thing I can think of though. And then I know there's the garage, which I need to spend more time in probably. Number of gold level investigations too. Oh yeah, because what? Wait, did we complete this one then? We must have completed this one then. There's probably no actual manner of getting a picture there. I don't know. Do you want to investigate? No. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it at that though, because oh man, I can't. My eyes are really struggling. I'm actually really struggling. Why is my music not playing? Oh, there we go. So I do think I'm gonna call it at that, just because I actually can't. Why can I not exit out here? I'm pressing F and it won't let me exit out of the game. Oh no. I can't. Oh, there we go. I'm literally just trying to get out the game. Just to take some pressure off the CPU. I'm wondering if the stream and everything didn't crash yesterday because of the just pure struggle on the CPU. Okay. Let's see who we've got to raid. Good night, Ghosty. Thank you for popping in. Get that makeup off and get comfy. You deserve it. Thank you, Amy. I will. Oh, good night, Dragon. Oh, jeez. Wait, is Cappy still live? Cappy is still live? Good grief, Cappy. And Senjin is still live? Jeez. Okay, y'all. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm dropping you guys in Cappy's stream. I'm dropping you all in Cappy's stream. That's where we're going. Let's go show Cappy the same kind of love that Cappy has shown us. What I called of it. Thanks for hopping in, Wave. Good night, Cappy. Oh man, I hope... Wait, hold on. You better not be ending, Cappy. I'm gonna be mad at you. Damn, 9 hours stream though. Okay, I'm dropping you guys by Cappy. I don't know how much longer he's gonna be live though, because he's already been live for 9.5 hours. But that's where you guys are going. So we can show Cappy the same kind of love that Cappy has shown in this channel. Oh, I just clipped something. Nice. I just clipped the end of my stream. Well done. That is not what I meant to do. Well done, me. There we go. Alright guys, I'm sending this over to Cappy. Please go show Cappy some love. Cappy is such a freaking sweetheart. I love Cappy. He's so sweet. And he's shown so much love to this channel. He has been here for so many streams. And he sits through my long discussions of just talking nonsense. So please go show Cappy some love. Send him all the love that I know this chat is capable of sending. I know most of us are probably going to head off to bed. But just join in for the raid at least and send that love off to Cappy. I'll see you guys again soon. Love you guys. We're gonna probably play this again. If I can figure out how to get it sorted. I'm just gonna try and do that trick that Connor suggested. Oh no! Damn it. Okay, sorry guys, we won't be going to Cappy because Cappy's gonna end. To be fair though, he was live for 9.5 hours. Alright, not Cappy guys, Sag, maybe another day. Okay, let's find someone else then. Unfortunate. Freestart is live. He's also been live for like 9.5 hours though. Raid. Cappy's ending wave. So there's no real point in raiding him, I suppose. I mean, I'm still down to raid him, but it's gonna be raid hopped from one to the next. To be fair, there isn't too many people otherwise to raid. We can raid Linsword, who's playing Genshin. Senjin is still live playing Grounded. And by still live, I mean he's probably been live for a good 12 to 13 hours. Booping Troop. I don't think I have Booping Troop followed. Could you link me Booping Troop, Amy? Great Simply Day. Why don't I have these people? What are they playing and who has the lesser views? Because you know how I chat decides. So unless it's literally a matter of there's someone very specific, like a Cappy, then I would normally raid whoever has less views or needs affiliate. Oh, well, that makes sense. Okay, and they've only been live for 40 minutes, so they shouldn't be ending off anytime soon. Simply Days 4, okay. Let's head off then. I'll still go follow Simply Days that I know for next time. I'll just go throw a follow down there quickly before I come back to Booping Troop. Well, Simply Day now has 5. Wait, that was the wrong person. I just followed the wrong person. Well done me. Well done me. Okay, and they've been live for 2.5, so they might end soon as well. And I don't want to go to a stream where someone's going to end right off as we come in. Because that's always awkward for us as the viewers and as the streamer. Wow, typing. That's fine, I got it. Oh wait, is it 94, not 92? Oh. Hold on, let's try that again. I mean, 90... Wait, who did I just follow? Oh no, I followed 94. No, we're fine. Okay, guys, we're gonna go raid Boopin' Troop then. Boopin'. There we go, Boopin' Troop. Heading off to Boopin' Troop then. There we go. Oseko. Okay, we're heading off to Boopin' Troop, playing some Overwatch, guys. Please send some love over there. I know this community is full of love, and Overwatch community, who knows where you can go on, you know, multiplayer first-person shooter games. So head off, show some love, guys. I will see you again soon, I'm sure. And if I can't see you, then please take care of yourselves and stay the absolute amazing people that you are. I shall see you guys again soon. Bye, guys.